Hello, class. Here we are again. This week covering chapter 13. And for this week's discussion, we're asked, what does it take to be an effective leader? Um, so, in my personal opinion, an effective leader is someone who is actually capable of leading. Obviously, you do have a lot of leaders that are put into a position of power, and they do a good job and everything, but they might not be um, the most effective leaders. I think I've said this before that not everyone is born to be a leader, so I do think that is something that I would take into consideration. You know, it's not a bad thing if you're not born to be a leader, but I do believe that you everyone's born either to be a leader or a follower. Um, Obviously, an effective leader is someone who can communicate well with their subordinates, um, whether it be at work or whether it be completing any type of task. I do think that an effective leader is someone who can communicate very well with the people that they work with. Another trait would be, I guess, just having confidence or being confident in what you're doing. Um, I've seen a lot of leaders, that are in that position of power, but they aren't that confident when it comes to making decisions or when it comes to actually leading people um, into doing any type of task. I think you do have to take kind of like charge and have that confidence in order to be an effective leader. Um, Another thing I would also add that you need to be an effective leader is kind of having like an agreeable kind of personality. What I mean by this is like obviously getting along with everyone that you work with. Um, I know there are a lot of leaders that they're in that position of power, but they don't really get along very well with their subordinates or the people they work with. So this kind of can challenge, their authority in the long run. I think you do have to have a lot, like a likableness to you in order to also become a leader. Um, I know there's a saying that goes, um, like if you're a leader, if you do, uh, like have, or if you do put fear into people, then you will be respected. But I don't think that's the case in a lot of situations. I think just because you're a leader does not mean that everyone below you should kind of fear you. You should have a likable trait or personality to you as well. Um, yeah, I speak for or I'm just saying this because I feel like I do talk a lot about the military, and this is a big topic when it comes to the military. Having effective leaders, and there are a lot of toxic leaders. This kind of also relates to the being a likable leader. You don't want to be a toxic leader because it's eventually it'll be kind of a downfall because people will not like you or even respect you. Um, but yeah, that's in my personal opinion what it takes to be an effective leader. And yeah, thank you.